traders, how are you? Vladimir Ribakov here from Traders Academy Club. Welcome to the weekly Forex Forecast Analysis for the week of 8 to 13 of March 2020. Previous week we still enjoyed high volatility and trading was fantastic. The market is technical, the trends are real, the market is moving, and as traders that's what we need. We need the market to move and to change prices, because that's where our opportunities will be. If you are watching this channel for the first time, so first of all, welcome to our community, and I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and to enjoy from all the content we have available for you here, educational forecasts and much more. As well, I would like to invite you to join our free Telegram channel and to join the live trading rooms where trading happens every single day, going through all the trading opportunities on daily basis. Both links could be found right below this video, in the description, and also in the pinned comment in the comment section. So right now, let's quickly take a look on the previous week forecast and analysis we had to see what worked, what failed, what's still relevant, what's developing, and what should we be focusing on this week. As every week on Monday, I will publish the text version for the forecast. So just come here to the blog vladimirribakov.com, and this forecast will be published for the coming week on Monday, and will be waiting for you in the blog. You can also come back to this video in YouTube channel, and below in the description and in the pinned comment and in the comment section, sorry, you will find a direct link to this forecast. Of course, you will be also exposed to that in the Telegram channels and by email. So let's take a look. This is done all for your convenience, for your comfort, so you can basically come back to the trading ideas and to enjoy from them. It's completely free for you. So feel free to spread the word and to share it with anyone out of your community, of your friends or your trading colleagues. So the idea here is simply help with trading ideas, well, with the way I see them. The first one on our list was the euro dollar, with the bullish triple cycle of the weekly chart, weekly time frame, and the bullish divergence. We expected to see in the break of the trend line, we expected to see pullbacks and the rally continuation. Our invalidation plan was if we go straight below 61.8. Watching on the euro dollar, we can clearly see that this plan was good, and we got a pullback, a bullish hidden divergence that was formed for us. Here it was a hold of this little consolidation and a straight direct breakout all the way up to deliver more than 200 points movement after the correction, and great move from the euro dollar. The biggest question here is what is next. So the way I see that, of course I might be wrong, but I believe that the next couple of weeks we will start to see slow down. By saying that, I mean I believe that this area right here, and the closer we get there, and we are pretty close already, the stronger the pressure would be from the sellers to block this rally. Technically speaking, we are, after the break of this trend line, very likely to assume we're gonna retest it later or sooner. We are in the Bollinger Bands straight move here with over than 50% deviation, which means we can see that in the duplicated area, and the way I see that, this zone here is going, oops, sorry, just to draw it correctly, 1 second, here. This zone is going to be a critical zone, and the closer we get there, the stronger the pressure would be to start and see correction. So the way I see that, and I would not be surprised if we will see some attempts to create new highs, but I definitely think they are going to be blocked. So if we do get new high, I do see sellers to try and take the control. The longer term view, I believe that once we get, oops, sorry, wrong tool chosen, the sooner we get the correction, the better the further buys should be. The way it seems right now, the Fed is acting and is ready to acting hard by cutting rates, and who knows, maybe with more quantitative easings and so on, or other tools he has in his arsenal. That means the dollar is very likely to keep losing its value, and that's why I would not be surprised if after the period of the slowdown we're gonna see the continuation of this trend. That's my view of the euro dollar, and it worked beautiful for us, and that's how I see that going next several weeks. Euro pound, another pair that we are after the buys. Buy retraces is the plan here. Let's take a look on the euro pound. Here are the retraces currently happening, and it is the way it builds right now. It is in two waves, and that is pretty much where I believe we're gonna see some next bullish pressure. So we have the two waves correction building up here, and we have this rising trend line. This zone very likely to be the zone that we will see some fight and possible further continuation. The concern here will be if instead of two waves, the pair will start to build three waves, hinting for a possible trend continuation downwards. But as for now, I don't see that happen. I see a need of the pair to complete some two waves here before bearish continuation. So that's how I would look to trade the euro pound. The next one, EURCAD, another huge hit. We were looking to see for longer on trend line breakout over the weekly falling trend line. On the daily and the 4-hour chart, we wanted to see retrace, right, with the bullish hidden divergence to be created, then a new high, then deeper correction. So let's take a look how it looks like and how it behaves. Here is the retrace we were looking for. Here is the bullish hidden divergence we were looking for. Here is the rally we were looking for. And everything so far follows the plan. And this delivers hundreds of points so far. The question is what's next? And the way I see that is pretty much like with the euro dollar and the other euros. Very likely we will start to see some slowdown here on the coming days or weeks. We are in duplicated Bollinger Band zone after the break through the Bollinger Band, band to band movement with duplication. Would not be surprised if we'll start to see slowdown before further continuations upside. So the way I would be looking to trade this short term is basically let it slow down, let it round, get some false breakout, and on the lower time frame start and see lower highs, lower lows, potentially giving us the sign of the corrective phase happening. Until then, again, like with the euro dollar, I would not be surprised if we will see the price trying to push higher, maybe even creating new highs, but I do believe they are going to be more likely fake, and new highs should be blocked by the sellers. And for longer run, these drops I would be looking to buy, of course, if there will be no surprises further on from here. So that's the EURCAD, and it works very good so far. This is also one of our rock stars we got in the live trading rooms this week. This is the trading report as we have it in Traders Academy Club. That's our list, and the EURCAD was exactly there by retraces plan. We were expecting a bullish hidden divergence to happen, and once it happened, just as I showed you now, we see that moving. And the very beautiful part here, the bullish hidden divergence was coming with the ABCD correction on the lower time frame, and all the rest is a history. It was a fantastic movement here, and yeah, one of our best calls so far in this week. The next one we had was the dollar index, where we expected to see sell the rallies. Let's quickly take a look on the dollar index. Where's my index? My index. Here we go. So here we are. Also, little rallies that they were not deep, but they did deliver a bearish hidden divergence for trend continuation. And once again, all the rest is history. There is no divergence ending all this journey. So sell the rallies is still the plan, and should likely deliver the continuation. Like the euro dollar, it's very likely to be a mirror movement. And yeah, if this is a real triple cycle that we start to see the movement here, so we should be experiencing a serious drop towards like 50% or so. That could be very, very, very interesting to follow up on the dollar index. So this is another great one that worked for us, and the continuation is expected. Now, before I go to the commodities, let's quickly take a look on the other calls we had this week on our live trading rooms, see how they worked. And this is a great chance to invite you, if you're watching us for the first time and you do want to enjoy these trading ideas as they come live, because we run our live trading rooms on daily basis, right? And we analyze the market, choosing the synchronized opportunities as we see them. And if you want to enjoy these calls, join our Traders Academy Club, join the live trading rooms, and follow us. Follow these trading reports, the live trading rooms, where we discuss about these things, the directions, the instructions, the setups, validations, invalidations. So if that's what you are looking for, we are here. We are here with the right solution. And here are some others that worked greatly for us. Pound Aussie. We expected to see deeper correction here after making the first trending structure to the downside. ABCD, the idea was looking for sells after this breakout of the trend line. Let's take a look where we stand with that. That was the place of our sell right here. And it was a great sell with very, very beautiful risk reward over than 1 to 2 until the divergence was completed and caused the reverse. And the question is, what's next with this pair? So the way I see that right now, for the longer run, the triple wave to the downside was invalidated with one straight move over 61.8 Fibonacci. And now it's time to wait. Wait for what? Wait and see. Is that going to be still a hold? And will we just enjoy two waves here and breakout for continuation? Or are we going for a new high, which will create a daily false breakout? Too early to judge, but one thing is clear. The short term or the longer term invalidated because it never provided a setup by itself, right? And that's pretty much it. Right now, Pound Aussie goes to neutral, but during the week, it was a fantastic opportunity. Another one we had was the Aussie Kiwi. Beautiful one, also with 3 higher highs, 3 higher lows, 2 waves correction, and we choose the buy direction, and our invalidation was this trend line. If we break below, we invalidate the bullish view. But this pair provided a fantastic, this was our place right here, a fantastic run for about 80 points from the moment spotted to deliver second wave. Then we have the daily divergence comes in play, and that's basically game over for the buys. What I expect with this pair would be covered in the live trading rooms this week, but there's another great pair from the market, delivering, from my point of view, classical move, classical opportunity. And next one is Aussie CAD, which I also find very interesting, and this was our first decision with this pair when we spotted the bullish reversal. The bullish convergence comes in play here by making higher highs after bullish divergence and the false breakout. A reversal, we expected to see a trend continuation. And so far, so good. We got a pullback and we got a continuation. And from my point of view, this pair is building up this kind of movement. So for the way I see that, Aussie CAD is preparing the ground for some bullish adventure now on the next several weeks. Invalidation for that would be a straight move below 61.8. It's the trending conditions. If we just go one move below 61.8, like I showed you with the pound Aussie, vice versa, right? That would invalidate the view. As simple as that. So that's Aussie CAD, and that's a new one that we start to follow. Our list, as you can see in the academy, is much further and deeper, so I'm not going to go over all of them. Just wanted to give you a taste of what's happening inside. Of course, not all of them could be winners and would be winners, but the idea here, the way I work here is multi-time frames, analysis and synchronization, clear validation and invalidation plan to keep tiny risk with huge potential, because when the cycle hits, you see yourself, the moves are huge. So once again, I would like to invite you, if you find such a solution, something that can help you in trading, and join our Traders Academy Club, live trading rooms and trading report, and enjoy from all the ideas delivered to you day after day. Also, a great source to enjoy from some ideas is our trading view. Also the blog, of course, but also trading view, and we share them here in the channel. Just pay attention. This is my account. Okay, US. Someone told me previous week that it was empty. I'm not sure which of the accounts was empty, but this one is maybe that's the US version. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, you can find all the ideas we have here. This was the Dax two sell zones we were looking for, bearish continuation, and look what happened. Look at this massive call. Two zones that we were looking to be to get in play. Here we got a false breakout, right, and a fantastic bearish hidden divergence ticking to the downside and delivering a huge move. Now when this index moves, it moves big time, and also the Euro New Zealand with its buy zones deliver the classical buy. So you can follow our ideas also in the trading view. And now what are the commodities we were looking to trade? Oil, sure, the sells we were looking, let's quickly skip the long term here. Sell the rallies we wanted to see on oil with invalidation plan of 61.8 Fibonacci. Now the retrace here, we expected to see a new low, and look at that, how massive it became. Currently no reverses in place, so I would not be surprised if that continues, and as long as the reversals aren't in play, next zone potentially could be around the 100 expansion of this level. Now of course a lot of things here depends on the coronavirus and on the impacts it has on the economy, but the pressure here is serious. The financial crisis is real, as you can see. It affects everything. The one that didn't work out well was the gold, where I was expecting to see continuation, and my invalidation plan was the break of this trend line. This trend line was broken, there was no continuation. My view failed here, and personally I don't have any clear read as for now. I would not be surprised if we will see some slowdown and fights from the bears on the coming weeks. I definitely see that as a potential triple cycle coming to the end, but again, I don't have a clear obvious read, so I would not go over gold. That's, you can read the previous ideas here on the forecast from the previous week. So that's what we have for this week. Now I do want to say something here. The market is moving. The volatility is here. Yes, the nerves, the fear, the panic, call that as you want. But as traders, what we need is the market to move. If the market doesn't move, we cannot make money. As simple as that. Why? The logic is simple. If you buy something at 117 and you have to sell it at 117, you cannot make money. As simple as that. That's the times to be involved. Yes, of course, you need to be able to do the right analysis with the right tools to choose the right direction. Have a clear validation and invalidation plan to value your risk versus your potential reward. If you do that properly, then you can enjoy these moves big time. And that's where I think that my technique with the cycles, divergences, convergences, combination with clear validation and invalidation patterns is the right tool, because the way I work is always multi-time frame synchronization. If I have that, I trade it. If I don't have that, I don't trade it. As simple as that. And yeah, of course, it sounds much simpler to say that than follow in reality, but these are the tools that I teach exactly. And that's one of the best things I personally learned with real-time experience in the hedge fund when I was working there, and when I was certified in the financial technical analysis. All these things, hit you at some point. You understand how important it is. This follow-up and the techniques I developed inside are based on levels, directions in the multi-time frame scan, synchronization and a full line-up conditions and multi-time frames, and mainly risk valuation, which means you have to make sure you know your validation of your view, your invalidation, so until when your view is valid. And that's the power. Once you do that correctly, you can enjoy these market conditions. If you do that wrong, then what you do is what 90% of the beginners do: buy when it falls and sell when it rallies. And then, when the market moves big time, you're going to be in big problems. And trust me, I've been there so many times in the past. I know how painful it is. I did all my mistakes. That's why I allow myself to tell you now it's going to be painful. If you keep doing this logic, if something rallies too much, it has to fall, or something falls too much, it has to rally, and you buy just based on that without valuing your risk, validating and invalidating your view, you are going to be in troubles. As simple as that, straightforward. Take it into consideration the next time you consider to do anything like that. And meanwhile, I would like to thank you very much for your time watching this video. If you find this video useful and helpful, please help us in the channel. Hit the like button, drop some feedback below, feel free to share with anyone you want. This is completely free video to share the trading ideas the way I see them with the community, and hopefully to be helpful to other traders. So feel free to share with any of your friends, community, groups, anywhere you want, and hopefully it delivers and it helps to other traders as well. I will take this chance once again to thank you for your time, to invite you to join our family of Traders Academy Club. You can find the link below the video in the description and in the pinned comment. Enjoy our education real time, understand the market, how they work, understand how to make winning trades by reading the multi-time frame, validating and invalidating correctly, and reach your maximum trading potential. Thank you once again for your time. Vladimir Ribakov from Traders Academy Club. I wish you a fantastic week, and stay safe in the crazy reality we all are facing nowadays. See you soon. Bye for now.